Alright guys, I'm back with my review of this week's WWE Friday Night Smackdown for August 9th, 2013, and this show starts off with Randy Orton versus Rob Van Dam. And there's a fan in the front row who has to be the biggest RVD fan in the universe. He's wearing the t-shirt, he's blowing the whistle like Fonzie, he's trying to get Rob Van Dam chants started, and at some points he's trying to get these chants going, and he's the only motherfucker standing. But it was really distracting. Randy Orton actually looks at this guy. He was going crazy for everything RVD did. He had a sign that said robvandam.com. Just freaking out for RVD. And it was a little annoying. So much so that I was actually rooting for Randy Orton to win this match, just to see how this guy would react. So when RVD goes for the frog splash, I'm like, move Orton, move your ass. And sure enough, RVD misses the frog splash. Orton hits him with the RKO, another nasty-ass RKO, and gets the win. And then it shows the fan and he's just clapping like this. But it was kind of entertaining, and it was a good match. Alright, so we just got Miz TV with Biggie, Langston, and AJ. And Miz asks about their relationship, and AJ says they're just friends. So Miz is like, just friends, Biggie? That's really cool. I like that. Then AJ starts talking about Dolph. Dolph comes out, and he says that women can never get over him. And Caitlyn comes out and says, AJ, why are you obsessed with us? You cost me my title, you cost Dolph his title. And they start arguing, and Miz says, hold on, my show. And because he's the host of SummerSlam, he feels he can just make a match. So he makes the tag match I think we all saw coming, Dolph and Caitlyn versus Biggie and AJ. AJ attacks Caitlyn, Biggie pulls her off and says, calm down, calm down. And Dolph hits Biggie with the zigzag, and Caitlyn spears AJ. Alright, so Alberto Del Rio is backstage with Vicky. And he says, why did you put me in a match against Christian tonight? I'm facing him at SummerSlam. And she says it's because of the way he attacked Christian last week on SmackDown and because of what he did to Ricardo Rodriguez. Then we get Fandango versus Kofi Kingston. I didn't really care for this too much. Dumbass RVD fan tries to get a USA chant going for some reason. But Kofi tries to dive onto Fandango. Summer Rae gets in his way. He runs and jumps over her, and then she acts like she twisted her ankle. So while Kofi's distracted by Summer Rae, Fandango throws him into the post and then hits the leg drop for the win. So Fandango had to get his win back here. And then backstage, Daniel Bryan tells Renee Young that contrary to what Cena says about him, he's never changed who he is to make it to the WWE, but he will change history, and the beard is still here. Alright, so it's Daniel Bryan versus Wade Barrett. Barrett comes down to the ring. He's beardless now, and he's got some clippers with him. And I know that they tape SmackDown on Tuesdays, and it doesn't air until Friday. But just assuming that it is Friday, why is Barrett still pissed that he doesn't have a beard, yet he's not trying to grow a new one? I mean, he just keeps saying, look at me, look at me. We'll just grow a new beard, man. But I don't think he will. I'm sure they're going to keep going with Wade Barrett being clean-shaven from now on. So it doesn't really make any sense. But they had a good match here. Dumbass RVD fan tries to start an American Dragon chant to show how smart he is to everybody. But they did have a good match. This is worth checking out for sure. Wade Barrett hit an awesome black hole slam on Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan knees Barrett right in the face, hits the diving headbutt, and gets him in the label lock, or the no lock, for the win. So good stuff here. Damien Sandow shows Renee Young his new briefcase with a brand new contract inside it. Kane defeats 3MB in a 3-on-1 handicap match where they're all allowed in the ring at the same time. And then Bray Wyatt comes on the screen, and he cuts a promo about fire, Kane's fire, and how he's already dead. So we get a taped interview with Brock Lesnar, and he says, just because CM Punk wraps his wrists and he's got a lot of tattoos, and he takes some MMA classes for beginners at his local gym. He thinks he's a tough guy, and he says size does matter. I thought this was really good stuff here. Then we get Christian versus Del Rio. Very good match. Got a lot of time. I thought it was pay-per-view quality. So what the fuck is it doing on SmackDown when SummerSlam is a week away? This didn't make any sense. So when they announced this match, I was thinking, okay, something's going to happen so the match can't take place. Or Del Rio is going to do something to lay out Christian so that he can't compete at SummerSlam after this match. But no. Christian beats Del Rio with a small package. Del Rio freaks out around ringside. He gets in the ring like he's going to attack Christian, and Christian hits him with the kill switch. That was it. Then Damien Sandow comes out like he's going to cash in, hands the referee the briefcase, and before he can cash in, Cody Rhodes runs out and hits Sandow with Crossroads. So overall, I thought this was a pretty good SmackDown. This is definitely one worth checking out. You got Christian versus Del Rio, and Daniel Bryan versus Wade Barrett. So you got two good matches on this show. One thing I didn't like is they showed the entire Curtis Axel versus CM Punk match from Raw. And that took up a lot of time on this show. But other than that, good show this week. So that's my review of this week's SmackDown. Hope you guys liked the video. Leave your thoughts on this week's show in the comments, and thanks for watching.